the safe drinking water. Under energy and electricity, we have got 4 town councils that have been connected with electrification, and we'd like to thank you for that. Under peace, security, and governance, Your Excellency, we'd like to thank you for the good work in terms of reinstating peace and security in Karamoja through the disarmament, and in that regard, we have registered over 2,114 youth reformed warriors that have benefited from the government programs under the peace and security, where they have gained and received 2,964 iron sheets. We thank you for the establishment of the 403 Brigade with the 2 battalions and 54 detaches across the district. Under the scaling hub, we'd like to thank you, Your Excellency. This scaling hub has supported young people in Karamoja in various aspects: tailoring, bakery, and now we have a number of beneficiaries here who have actually enrolled and have graduated, and they are now engaged in different businesses within Napak district. However, we'd like also to thank you again, Your Excellency, for supporting those who graduated, the 86 youth who graduated from the skilling hub with the Uganda shilling 50 million that is earmarked to support their income generating activities and also to boost their enterprises. Your Excellency, as we prepare to transition into the 2026-2031 manifesto cycle under the theme Protecting the Gains, the people of Napak have entrusted me to raise the following as their request to you. 1, we propose the creation of the Iriri district from Napak as a mother district. The current vastness of Napak district stains service delivery, and we have a population of 211,000 covered in Napak district, and therefore there is a need for us to have a separate district named as Iriri district. We request for the district government hospital. Currently, Napak relies so much on Matany, which is a private hospital, and so to reduce the burden, we are seeking for the district government hospital to be established in Napak district because of its population and also because of the increasing population and households in the district. We also propose the restocking of households affected during the disarmament exercise. We thank you for the Usalama Wawote program, which has changed the number of young people, the mindset of young people, and reinstated the peace in Karamoja. And therefore, we would like to seek for the restocking of the households that were affected during the disarmament exercise, looking at the prevailing peace. We are also seeking for the construction of Kangole-Lotome Bridge. This bridge, once constructed, it will serve a population of 14,560 people, because there are so many institutions that are locked up outside that Lotome area because of the poor weather. And therefore, we request for your support in ensuring that the construction of Kangole-Lotome Bridge is done. We are seeking for strengthening of youth and reformed circles. We have, because of the prevailing peace, the youth and the reformed warriors have formed a number of circles, including the district leaders. So we are seeking for your support to boost most of these circles: Omaniman's Cooperative Society, Matany Cooperative Society, and many others. We have like around 34 circles with a boost of 2.5 billion, so that it will act as a revolving fund for most of the youth. Agriculture and mechanization and provision of tractors to farmers. We have 14 farmers. Due to the peace and security, Many of our people are now embarking on the agriculture, which is a backbone for this country. Therefore, we are seeking for the provision of 14 tractors to equip farmers and boosting the agricultural sector. Your Excellency, under the energy and electrification, we appreciate your support in terms of extending electricity to most of the rural communities in the Napak district. We are therefore seeking that we extend it to other remaining sub-counties of the district, like Apetolim, Poron, Nabal, and also others that are still pending. Your Excellency, we also have had a long-standing land dispute between Teso and Karamoja, Napak and its neighbors. This is where we are seeking for your intervention in terms of fast-tracking the issue of the ongoing border boundary opening. And this is where we seek for your support to ensure that we coexist together. The people of Napak are also requesting for the degazettement of part of the wildlife land for settlement and agriculture due to the interest now which is brought in by peace and security. Under the compensation of land offered to 403 Brigade in Matany Sub-County, Your Excellency, the people of Matany Sub-County have had over six years without this compensation made to them. And therefore, we are seeking for the speedy process to make sure that the compensation process to ensure fairness, promote harmonious civil-military relations, and strengthen community confidence in government programs is ensured. Your Excellency, there is need to consider this an area for consideration for appointments to national commissions. We greatly appreciate the appointments extended to capable leaders at the local level. In the spirit of leveraging the wealth of talent from the Napak district, we respectively respect your kind consideration for the appointment of, I'm just summarizing, of the following: Luke Lokuda Lokolimoy, former Chief Administrative Officer; Ms. Milgan Locham, former Member of Parliament; Robert Lochap; Dr. Ngorok Johnson, to be considered in some of those areas. As a reminder of the promises, as I make my last remarks, Your Excellency, I wish to draw to your attention certain pledges made during the previous electoral period that remain outstanding, which, if fulfilled, would signify advance development and livelihoods in Napak district. During the Central Executive Committee vetting held on the 21st of August, and in line with your wise guidance and advice, I graciously stepped down in consideration for appointment as Assistant Commissioner. However, to date, I haven't received that appointment. I moved to most offices. Until now, I've never got any feedback in regard to that appointment until I gave up. The other one is a reminder on the amount of money worth Uganda shillings 650 million, which was promised to boost Matany Hospital in the last elections, and which was mentioned in this same ground. Therefore, we would like to seek for your support in the speedy process on that area. Also, the issue of the Lopei Dam construction and desilting, you made a directive, and would like to really remind you for that. Your Excellency, the people and the leaders of Napak district convey deep gratitude for your continued support, guidance, and investment in the region's transformation, and would like to continue supporting the NRM, and would like to thank you for that, and we will overwhelmingly support and vote you in these coming elections. Thank you.
NRM Moye! NRM Moye! May I therefore this time recognize the President Honorable Nyakun Honorable Mirigalos Locham, and the Honorable Uma Modesta from the NRM Secretariat. Mr. Chairman, talk the people and invite His Excellency to address the people.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Mama Janet oye! Napak oye! Alakar no oye nkumai. Alakar hankare mojong. Your Excellency, I will not follow the salutation by citing all the members that are here. I associate with the protocol that was already mentioned in the interest of time because there is rain coming. Your Excellency, my name is Loki John Baptist. I'm the National Vice Chairperson for Karamoja. I would like to join the people of Napak and all the leaders of Karamoja to welcome you and Mama to Matan grounds. Your Excellency, I'm constrained to welcome you in an area where you're a resident. You're a resident of Matan, so we are also welcoming you to Matan sub-county. Your Excellency, there is nothing much we are going to talk today. This is the climax of enjoyment. This is a climax of celebration because we are celebrating the achievements of NRM in the previous Kisanja. The chairman of NRM has ably presented the achievements of NRM, which constitutes the gains that we are supposed to protect. And I know, Your Excellency, you will come and give us more highlights, both of the achievements of the previous manifesto and the next manifesto of 2026 to 2031. But otherwise, the people of Matany, the people of Napak gave you 94%. And they are saying, you being one of them, you being a person, a resident of Napak, they will push that percentage from 94 to as close as possible to 100%. They want to dislodge Nabilatu, which was the top scorer in the 2021 elections with 97.8%. So, Your Excellency, this is the only way people are saying they will thank you for the good leadership, the strategic leadership that you have given, and the will that you have shown the people of Karamoja, who were neglected from past governments. It is only an NRM government that has your leadership, Your Excellency, that has recognized Karamoja and given Karamoja the support it deserves in order to catch up with the rest of the country. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that Karamoja is for you. We are better with NRM. We are better with His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Therefore, we are not going to allow opposition parties to mislead us from electing and supporting our leader. Otherwise, Your Excellency, because of the weather, we want to save time for you to talk to your people. I therefore take this opportunity to invite you to come and address the gathering. Thank you. NRM oye! NRM oye! Kiwakakinai, abendera, eja uteka the code, bu ito limoko na kirot, ena ebundoringen. Ikiyeni onda data ma ebundoringa the code. Arai na kinwan, akrong ne tiya pukan na kaya NRM, akiya uningi karumkan, kamulu cheda amulungon, alunyari, kanabo, alimoko ni wana tamari, ye na yauneta kena kapukan aloto man karumkan, ule ponta langaren, polo kawan, akronu, akirar iborigni chamita pukan, akitiya kena karimojong, aloto man karumlu, ponta langaren, nai, wani karimojong ude angkumai. Orbakidi gagita bukan nak NRM. Orbakidi gagita President Yoweri Museveni. Otara torbaki dari kapulna Uganda. Ikalakar noi.
Mata Karamajong. Arakaranoi. Okay. The Vice Chairman of NRM Karamoja.
Olo igwapiti ingevi akadikout ala NRM toya ikarimojong.
All the other leaders.
And
the people of Napak. Let Mama greet you, then I will also speak after that.
Matan Karamajong. Matan Napak. Oh, this is blessing. This is God's blessing. Please remember that. The rain is a blessing. I have been trying to remind the Karamajong that NRM is the government for Karamoja.
Achamta limoke ni karimojong etianye etia temare apukani ngina lo karimojong ingezi ngina ke NRM.
God has used this president and the NRM government to bring the peace that is in Karamoja now and in the whole of Uganda.
Apukani ngina abu yau ekivili karimojong etianye etia ka Uganda da adang.
So all Ugandan adults have a responsibility to protect this peace and unity for the continuation of development of Uganda.
Ichikakenta na ingetunga Uganda da adang. Akitwar akirichit atemari nyiriang akini nabo ngona adawo na dukun torubak Uganda itirai eyai kidinga kidil.
That is why the movement manifesto says that we are to protect the gains and take a qualitative leap to the transformation of Uganda.
Ingezi na yaba kare ngone lovikinto ngona egirir. Ngone lovikinto na rem aloto makiwo na gya. Ate mari maikina owe kiwi owe woni ata ngona jwa ngona dawoni azubakin. Nye kutor na wokau potere olotono oi ezi yona yakokop alok ngarin.
Therefore remember, all of you, please remember, we all have the responsibility to vote for this president and all the NRM leaders.
Angunu nai rai kichikakin Taiwan da adang avewin kaki makin ekazikot a president kamulu angamende rekeng da adang.
So that God can build on what we do to truly transform Uganda for the good of all of us.
Otere nai okilozi ngaren ikitia ngona itiao angona ka akitogogong eyere ngola jokon anakopa Uganda.
God bless Napak, God bless Karamoja, and God bless Uganda.
Umay maka kuju Karimojong Napak ka Uganda.
Noi. Alakala noi.
Malata kama.
I am a cattle keeper, I don't fear the rain.
Awala kaziko ara ingeze ke yoko nyange baren nya keri tingeze limilim.
In Ntungamo, where I come from, we had both cows and crops.
Abala kaziko enya ka uritere ngezi boko Ntungamo eyakazi ngebaren kangi mwa
And when it rains and you abandon the cows to go and get shelter, the cows will go into people's gardens.
Abala ani raye ke yokon. Ido ani edo ya kiru. To matari yo to loto to match. Elode tanga bayin to lomani kwari.
And it's a very serious offense.
Araina bo berengi ale chun tara ale chun ache.
They are showing you my cows.
Odo na bo ngakro ngun alemutu tu ngakro.
I've been looking after those cows since I was age of 4. I've been looking after those cows since the age of 4.
Abala atunguna ayakari ngevi ame wona karunga to manikani kaunya ngo mon ayakari ngevi ngabari ngatu.
Now I am here with Mama and members from the Central Committee and the NRM Secretariat to present to you the highlights of the manifesto of the NRM.
Abala nyevi nyetonga ngulu ke NRM ulu cholongita na kui ka nyezi aloti diama ikija tokona ngare ni kui ka pei kankari kok ngulu ka pukan ngulu ke NRM dadam.
The manifesto for 2026-2031.
Mona egirir amewini ekaru logo olo ewere logo baka atomoni unike pei.
In that manifesto, we are covering in the last 40 years what we have done and what we intend to do.
What's better after 50 when? Gym or Tai Chi?
One builds ego.
This is QFM.
Yes, me, producer Ben Music.
Bendera Yesu, bendera Melayan, bendera Yesu, bendera Wachana. Yesu na awari rota, geni lobangana. Apaki Yesu na awari rota, geni lobangana. Yesu watu banga papo, uteo tumpelete bendera ni. Yesu watu banga papo, uteo tumpelete bendera ni. Yesu watu banga papo, uteo tumpelete bendera ni. Bendera, 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 bendera. Bendera, 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 bendera Yesu, bendera Melayan, bendera Yesu, bendera Wachina, bendera Yesu, bendera Meriakom, bendera Yesu, bendera Melayan, bendera Yesu, bendera Wachina, bendera Yesu, bendera Wachina. Hallelujah, Yesu mia wera Hosanna. For me I wear hallelujah, Yesu mia wera Hosanna. We love you like all the time. Yesu yini tekonya, Yesu boy. We love you very much all the time. Yesu yini tekonya, Yesu boy. Jolo pano lako all the time. Yesu yini tekonya, Yesu boy. Anyimano royoko all the time. Yesu yini tekonya, Yesu boy. Uno tele lobo, wai tele titerot, mitelu oche, keyo me lobo. Uno tituba, un mere titerot, ebindo mokoi, imale kochoba. Iwan lomien, on tele titerot, mitelu oche, keyo me lobo. Kotarot timami meri meria, atumarot.
Tori kuningi ngike churutak kadang tangara ini tukono kino yakidiom angalew paria munangalew arai ni dadang iboringi nyari tai agitopo la kop.
And that is contribution number 2.
Ngona nai pelungola nyari ngola dubaki apukan kenarem ingeli ngolo
To Uganda.
Uganda dadang nai.
But I think you are a very good candidate for you to answer this question.
Abalanye dia ane ke ripignya yeli adi piria ka yeli kazi mwa ngake ngezi tedore tedi ebunta ke ngezi jeni.
There is now a tarmac road in Matany.
Ane Matany ni were ona pe ipakana eye kolas.
But do you sleep on the tarmac road at night?
Ekenyizi eya ele ngule perete lokola de logwa eda ngulu kwa kwaria ngule joto area. That no.
So where do you sleep?
Eba ibe perio. Aye perio. Aye. They sleep in their houses.
Now, if you sleep in your house, that means even today from here you go back to your house.
Abala ekwangana pe ibongo bino de tamari pereno nakaizi quiz. Engi da tamari tari to kana yala ruya nege angini tunganan ebongori to pere aikeng.
And when you go back to your house,
nai apena ani apa kita kain ne bongore wani kai kurla kalia.
The ichan you left in the morning We'll still be waiting for you'll find we'll be waiting for you.
Abala ngichan ngulu tete ani nyoni yongo bunla lo to yakadela kali. Iriamuni yo ke darito.
And it will say karibu nyumbani. Tuko hapa, bado tuko hapa.
Yamadina ngichani abogoro ibonguni.
Each one will tell you that there is no sugar in the house.
Aniki kijau tatamari abogo ibonguni kemarunete imonea kwari.
No paraffin, no light.
Tamarai taribori no kwa inekita chauneta kai emame.
The children don't have enough clothes.
Edu adang yamam akadito ngelawe.
And so on and so forth.
Kemaruna ngakaronda adang kwa dikodi akayakali.
Therefore, the NRM was very clear from the other days when we were still students.
Abana ingevi ngikarungulu alwana karinga ngidare akaziomani. Adarakini ikachia kezebaka ngatameta ngona ikote ngona kaza bakeni ngichani lugu.
Many leaders were not clear.
Ngikari ko ngulala laka ababiria kena ngatameta ba de bagitonga krejo.
Even in the universities, the teachers were not clear.
Tarikechi ngula jomyo neni eboko wani lo university. Tarinkata tamak ba de bagitonga kro lo ngola chayata.
They would talk of development.
Abadicha iruorodi agitopola kwap kidongo neni pei.
Yes, a tarmac road means development.
Kire ekwalavi erai agitopola kwapa ya onyakolas.
In Mbarara, the tarmac road arrived there in 1963.
Mbarara magia aberuni ekwalavi ekarunga tomanikani kapia nyuni kolodek.
And there was a piped water in the towns.
Ayanga kipi mune kereta na paipoi ayagadela tauni.
And there were landline telephones in the towns.
Ayagadena bo ngai mono da ngona iwana genta lo tauni.
But each one was very much in the villages.
Nai ngichalo abutari to ngichan apagina.
So from that time in the 60s, I myself was very clear.
Abangeli ngikarungulu aringange dare akaziomani abarakini ngakrono achawun anata meta keng.
I started telling people that our people in our area that you people make a distinction between Actopor Aquap in our language, which they say Ntunguka, and Abaru.
Ngikarungulu pei abungelo uala ngareni kazi ko ukange to angula polo katama ede aye kerai kita chaunai atamar nyara topola ko kanyo era e bari.
The Actopor Aquap is ours.
Aloto ma e pelu ngolo ka topola ko era iberengini yokoda danga ngini tunganan.
But Abaru or Ichan are yours, private and personal.
Ai ebari ori abaru kangichan erai iyo angini tunganan anakimikon anaperitikon.
Your Ichan is not my Ichan.
Iyo Ichan iyo ule yakana na uyo koni ori lore koni mama nyarai ngulu keng.
And we were telling people, please prioritize Abaru.
Ali monoginyo apaki edia kita ngetunga atamari borerai kita na ya kitijoto no working aren erai akipitun ebari.
Jesus taught us very well because he said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Ewana ingulu kiyeni no abu Yesu Kristo itatami ngulu abu petanga krokeng kike utema ke waramono ebari.
And we have been telling you that you people, Seek ye first homestead incomes, the rest will be added unto you.
Abala tokona mona ekwizi enare marupe pengina kate mari kizi chata mono ekali aloto make pit e maili e bairi todo de ngula shekro kuwa paketi.
And that was our message in the 60s, in the 70s, and when we came into the government from 1995, that was our message to all of you. Now there are people who have listened to our advice. Let me start with the ones in the cattle corridor of Western Uganda and Central Uganda who listened to our advice.
Amazina ninyo George Matongo owangoma mugongo tuhano gwataka so ndukutaha murimo gwanje ndi murisa nteze muja kureba nuko itandikire tatakanda ngento bakuya talobo hagwachadana.
I will summarize for them later.
Meirisa zakanya nagura mataka nyuse nazo zankorera intwenda zashubitiza abana bihereze natuzurho kabanza mu nyankore naje nahindura nk'umwata ngo nzungu nuko zahanyiranye nazitunga atazungwe zo ndisumute.
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
You show them that pail of milk.
And a liter.
Bring back the pail. You see how much milk? Let him continue.
Which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man is not educated at all. He's a traditional Mnyankore like you fellows, the Karamojong. But they listen to our message. Of modern farming as opposed to the traditional farming. And you can see how far he has moved. He's a very rich man now. He's selling 900 liters of milk per day. And although the price of milk is low in that area because there is a lot of milk, he gets 21 million shillings a month. In a year, he gets 250 million. And most of the families in the cattle corridor have changed.
Ngekaliana ida ada ngulu ange baren. Anini emetere nge baren alokopo Uganda kamaga. Apua tunida ada apua runda ada ngakwa kile kilongol.
They are quite prosperous now.
Arai ngetunga ngulu barito ngulu inezave.
But I'm glad even here in Karamoja, some people have listened to our message.
Abana ngone katalakarito tariane ala karimojong. Eyanga tuangulia bekira deke agwapaken. Una etatanyo.
There's a man I found in Abim whom I liked so much.
Abala biena nyo torunge de Abim. Ayetu wana ngini apa ni obunge de ekatodi ya ne dikeng. Abu ekatalakano we amuna itiya.
Mr. Korea Dick Ogira, I am a model farmer in Abim district.
We shall summarize his message later.
My village here is called Arangetoy West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the president through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for
now
my children.
That man is not in Europe. He's not in America. He's here in Karamoja.
Abala Papa President, ekilongolo kupete de gorongol. Mamu nyarai na kwa polaya yei.
Just by listening to the humble message of Yoweri Museveni, is now a rich man. He took seriously the seedlings we were giving everybody in Operation Wealth Creation, and you see how it has changed his family. Last year he earned 36 million. No, last year he earned 12 million. From the first harvest. Banyankole call it omjugejo. When something is delivering for the first time, normally the performance is not as good as later. But the second round, second year, is going to get 36 million. I want to see whether my people have got somebody from Napak as an example. Do you have anybody from Napak? My staff. Okay, let's see the one of Nakapiripirit.
I am called Lokong Emmanuel from Kakamokwe, Naturum Parish, Lorega Sub-County, under Namalu and Nagapripirit District. When I stopped from my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with either government. Little am I knowing, God will bring the way of rescuing the helpless. When it reaches around 2020, a rumor of PDM came, and we were the first people to receive money from Nakapripirit. I received $1 million. I rented 4 acres of land, and I was able to harvest 14 bags. Now from my harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Sorot market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 1,700,000. When I came back, I have a friend of mine. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he's having knowledge concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once assisting someone from those ends of Kampala, rearing these pigs. He instructed me than you misusing money in other businesses. You introduce about the piggery project. And I bought 5 pigs, at 80 out of 1.7, which is equivalent to 400,000. I remained with 1.3, I picked 700,000 for buying the land. Now I remain with 600,000 out of 1.7. I remain with 600,000. Actually, I first took it to my small business. I first used it for around 2 months, 3 months. Later on, now I will really, live when you are moving. Because of having no market in our place here, and all my pigs, they are 20 in number, because I have a target of accumulating these things, these pigs of mine. Because I saw my mother's land, my home here, has no house, which is either semi-permanent house or permanent house. That's why I was still struggling with my possibilities of accumulating these pigs here. Up to that time, it reaches time for me to sell some. I build my house in the front here for operating the business. We in Karamoja here, as we don't have customers.
So Lokong borrowed 1 million shillings from PDM.
Upupete de Lokong ulu pupete abu kelepa edelenga million alo PDM.
He had nothing. He had left S4 and he had been sitting at home. So when he heard of the PDM money, he applied. When he got it, he didn't even have land, his own land. So he rented 4 acres of land from somebody else. And he planted something I have never heard of called grams. And he harvested 14 bags. And he sold 10. And got 1.7 million shillings. Somebody who had just borrowed 1 million now had 1.7 million in a very short time. And then somebody advised him, say, you buy pigs. So the one part of the 1.7 million, he used 400,000 to buy 5 pigs. Yesterday we were with him. He has now got 100 pigs now. He's now an aberrant. So the appeal of the NRM to all of you. Please, yes, Octopor Aquap is there, the Tamak Road, what we are trying to bring and also increase. But please concentrate on Abaru in your house. And I have a model farm, small farm for the government. Let me show it to you.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the president to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million
now you can
on
hear,
this fish pond.
You can hear my small farm in Lango. This is not in Europe. It is not in America. It is here. Post office box, Lango. I have a few activities there. I have 1 acre of coffee. 1 acre of bananas. 1 acre of fruits. Then some 8 cows in the shed. But also fish farming. Now from the fish farming alone, my people are getting 100 million shillings. So I am appealing everybody that please chase each one from your home. Now this is the third word, third contribution. Ekivir, number 1. Number 2, Octopor Aquap. Number 3, Abaru. But there's another word which I cannot go without telling you. This is etich. Because you hear people talking of etich, jobs. Nobody bothers to inform us where the jobs come from. Let me show you where the jobs come from.
Ekata tamikina ikone kata chaiki niroti ni nguleo apanyana atangiti chizio.
Let's see a young minister from Bunyoro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Biamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I will sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. You remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here,
now,
current.
That's what I wanted you to see.
This
young man started implementing our message 3 years ago.
Akara chunati logo ai rari akadiko tu ruoro akaro no peino ipupetevi ni karumuni bonu lalu nyarodi
4 acres, 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of fruits, bananas, and also some cows in the shade.
Abala nye kai ngono bon eya ne ngaraito eya ine ekawa kore mwanyi eya ka ne ge ngye baren eya ine ge mototo,
but also poultry.
Ai ni kenyi dang e kwa nkokori eya to mane peine
and piggery.
Yi pege dang ne peine.
He gets a lot of pigs, but he gives them out free to his constituency people. So what he sells are the eggs and the coffee and the bananas and the milk. From the eggs alone, he gets 108 million per month. But when he deducts food for the poultry and all that, he remains with 55 million shillings profit.
Ana yela maruala velinga alu imujete robonga barina dang imujete ngokoro idang iboro ule atachere ngatunga ani kelo to ulu do ngete idonga pa idanga milionini atomo nikana ankan.
In a year, that is like 700 million shillings from eggs alone and profit.
Ani edo ada ngeta kini akaru to da pa ngelinga alu nga milionini nga mea kanikari.
Without including the coffee and the others. But what I wanted you to see are the people he's employing now. Let's see those people again. This young man who had no job himself is now employing 26 people.
Olena yong ekilengolo ala ka ngalu pangun apa mangin ngetunga atomani yari ankan kapi enyamete muchara aloto na gitiya amani koreken.
So the Abaru of Biamkama has now created ethics for other Ugandans.
Ekilengolo nyar tangel Biamkama aloto ma akukoral nutukeng. Atolom aloto amanguna itiange atolom ngitichizio potere ngetunga nguluche nguluto wana itie de nyamete muchara anini ke.
Even Lokong, the one we saw a little while ago from Nakapiripirit, is now employing 5 people.
Tare le dia ngola taka boko Lokong anaka pirit ngole ruoro anini e yakarin keti yakangule nyamete ngele anini ke nguluti yaite aranga tunga ngekan.
So if you want to know where ethics comes from, it comes from Abaru.
Anai wanulu ekengeta nini yangi tichizio. Elo munete aloto ma aki pite bari. Elo munye tichaneni pianini.
This is now Abaru of commercial agriculture.
Araito kanana ga Abaru ngena aki pite ngebarene kangi kinyom.
On a small scale. Let's see the factories. First, freeze there. What you can see there is a town of factories.
Arai mona ngaunta ya lang arinyo arai neni lomito ngakai neni lomito neni tatairing boro
near Mbale.
Eyele ngulu iloso mbale yanga grono yanga kaidimono to town mbale.
All those are new factories created by the NRM.
Alo mari beringin dadang yo ngacho mai wat are na rema uningi tata ingul dadang ilele bangatungane ni tiete tiama.
Now here we have gone inside one of the factories. Freeze it there. Freeze it.
Abalaki to go mona na ma ingwali na moni right to ma nyeye to ma itete ni merineni.
That is inside one factory.
Now
you see how many young people are working there. So when people talk of ethics, tell them that you don't confuse us. Museveni was here, he showed us where ethics comes from.
Ebe ewari teti tema yonga nikizi bibilia ngatameta eruorota kae Museveni eni ya muniere ngitikirio.
The other day with Mama we were coming from Moroto after the rally and we saw a big number of young people coming from the other factory which is still coming up.
Abala bien anye nyono ka mata janete alo Moroto eponi agi pere morulinga. Apa kitori woni arenge lo mineni kidingi wani ka Moroto. Now
those who confuse you talk of government jobs. Government jobs are very few. If you put together all the government jobs, they are 480,000. But these factories which have just started coming, are already employing 1.3 million Ugandans. They are employing 3 times more Ugandans than what the government is employing. So therefore, this is the 4th contribution NRM has done to Uganda. There are 3 other contributions, but they are all in the manifesto. NRM teams are coming, they will bring them to you. I want to end today by talking about the issue of free education in government schools. For a long time, I wanted free education in government schools. From 1996. And for some years, children studied free in the schools. I've got a number of people who came through that system. But the school managers kept bringing back charges. Until now, when everything is money. You had Lokong here saying how he had left school because he had no money.
Irato te da lokonga bala abungezi obongulore anarai ama abutada uni ale munya ngedele
Now,
ngolo tachete school.
because I was not convinced that changing money is necessary, I decided to start my own experiment.
Angona nu pitori ngezi jiga na ki yara ka temare. Nya mama poida akata tachange de akiviom. Abungezi diake enke zukulo ngeze lope ara to diginet.
Another experiment, because I've already done a number of others in Chisozi and other areas.
Abangezi akataki ngezi tarekopa Uganda amani aguntori ngezi. Adopana ngezi ngukulo ngulinya tacho.
So I started skilling hubs, and one of them is right here in Napak here.
Abana yi epe zukulu ngolo abungeza tama pedor tanga ta akiviom pe tacho. Abungeza ya ukari mojong ewuya Napaka ne pe ane yelo kitede.
Where I trained children free of cost.
And
whether I don't know whether some of my graduates are here. If they are here, they can come and give us some testimony.
One
boy and one girl are enough.
Mama Janet I'm by the name Zanyago Helen from Napak. I want to appreciate His Excellency and Mama Janet Museveni.
Speaking the local language, they will translate for me. Speaking the local language.
Your Excellency, I've forgotten the language because I've been traveling.
Oh, okay. Speak. Speak English then.
I want to thank His Excellency for skilling me. I was a mother of 3 kids. I dropped out from school from P6 and I joined the hub. I want to thank you so much because in the hub, for us, we don't pay anything. We eat for free. Even beddings are there, bed sheets are there. No one should lie you that you have to pay something to join the hub. The hub is for free and food is there. I want to thank the state controller, Madam Jane, for making sure that people don't sleep hungry in the hub. And I want to thank you very much because as for now, me, I did tailoring from the hub there, but now I'm also employing the young mothers, 3 of them, and through the work, Your Excellency, I also have my challenges. I have a challenge of a locking machine, because at times we get an order of making uniforms for churches, but you find that the work goes slow because I only use these machines. Thank you, Your Excellency, for God and my country. Museveni!
Translate for in the local language.
When I go again, Abala Abungezi, Ochaguna School, Eranga, and Cape Bon. Abunga Nabotari, Odiamang Uni, Kiruanari, Animonia Mario, the Kulu logo, Malaya, Uni Papa President. Abungezi, Olomalo School logo. Oyama odo enaka donyo ngelawi toka na etia ngila donyo ngelawi eponene te taringi kanidai ata mari to donyo kino ngelawi adonyo ngevi kapana nini etia ngevi aka ingina etia ngevi ai etia ina bongevi anyarao na bonge ngetuangi uni ule atachi ngevi akngara ngevi abana hii yake ni zadio machine na ina tamare ya utungelo ugalala tanta machine na eruono we na burubra kiningelo we ona talakana ngi papa president anguna kaina kinyevi alolom aya auto malo school nyata cho mambo yake moje yai ele ya makro ni nyana talaka kinga kukano we papa president.
Okay, let's hear the boy.
Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Anagem oye! Atalaka te akapolon Museveni. Angana kaya on.
You will summarize. Let him speak.
Okay.
Let him speak. You will summarize later.
Alaka kaya on abu toma kata moja. Abu ayom paka senior 4. Batana ya ngeta kini paka senior 6. Tonga pa ni na lu ya kai. Abu ya boy kilo de epigadu. Am to na pada taya na lo school. Atuna kiatu no way. Lakini abu ya ayata yaona program na kaabu toma na pakane. Atike ata kaya kade apply nga. Abu na iti ayam. Ayaka pa ka district niya pa na kasama kineta. Ana yakadia na abama. Eke dia ona nga jok. Bota da ye ito mama. Am betni ekipie dia kidiom. Abu adeta kim nakaki zubungu moto. Abu nga pedo atkona kim nakaki zubu. Nkisholongo. Ama toka da na kaya ora ta ki walinga kapiri dia ko walinga. Apiri dia ta ta kapolon. Kajandanye akato dikinet. Ye kinga mali da wona kaya on toma. Kaya wa nini keng kana kitalaka dengin. Ayana kinang apa nakat ko na kiyarna. Kama rinda. Apa abuang anikai kai kama. Obuking ane ngeboiki. Lakini elimot akwa ndetish. Akabati kya ngat ko ndetish. Ala to me daktai. To malakte etia. Ada le chini ngamatokai. Ke yalo pia na bua. Apa de ja dapatin. Yo wa ko sia tungan. Akil na da ngat ko nya kan anede. Akapoloni ngirabu. Akana jang. Akilingin. Pa yenya ambo da yenya noi. Abala ko jimuka ke nanga sia mogo. Ngebe ko na akilingin bon. Lakini amam to uriano akapoloni bolengi no way. Ngitanga beje mipaka ngale. Apata na kitu ya shatikat. Agwe otugwe kero tangole uriana. Kakra kidolo Kampala. Otugwe ne pianya lo kitede. Abu apedo tokana eti angang labio inkan kauni ala to me daktai. Kana ide ta changi dilinga. Eti ya etoma akata yishalu akata shu. Lakini engiri akapula pebon akngata kinet. Apeda kidia tu ningi dilinga luela ngito ngame ankan. Ape onde ajoni atoma ni. Lakini akabwita anga rai. Nenye tia yo bon kana peda akitia oningi dilinga akngata kiningi tunga mulushiara. Kepelegi akapolo na ngata kena ebi ape million ngame ankan. Bon agane akakia ta entani atala kaya no way aga reka ala de kapolon anata boye agolo kina entani.
Your Excellency, the testimony of the youth is that he had dropped out of school at all levels and he had nothing else to do except to stay at home. But when the program of the skilling hub, the idea that he could get back to the school and enhance his knowledge, he went to the district and he was privileged to be given an opportunity to apply. Now, once in the school, he enrolled for carpentry and welding skills, which he has since completed and acquired. After the course, he came out and he is now an employee of Matany Hospital in the area of welding machines, including vehicle repair. And he says if there was an opportunity, some of these exhibits, he has come with some exhibits, but he is appealing to the population that he is so useful. Some of them have broken utensils at home, and that they should find him within Matani town, and he can repair their household utensils. Then, of course, he says he still wants to open a workshop for himself. Currently, he has saved 500,000 from the current employment. His desire is to acquire a capital of 1.5 million Uganda shillings so that he sets his own workshop and invites other youths to come and join him. And the rest of the message is telling the people is that for him he had thought this new status of his, being able to repair vehicles, to weld, to do carpentry. He thought it could not be done anywhere apart from going to Chambogo in Kampala, which was too far from him. But now he's here standing before all of us to testify that this knowledge he has acquired was right from here, within Napak, within the reach of the population. And he's very grateful to His Excellency the President for bringing this opportunity and hope to the young people of this land.
My appeal now to all of you NRM supporters is that in the next government, we should insist on free education in government schools. Because this money, the school charges are really murder against our children.
Abala Papa President, anarai, ati wakini eta shit, ikuana kakearang ediara kakear.
Because you can see how easy it is to destroy the future of these young people like these ones here.
Ekingwaliki na yata mari, ngakra wana yauni eta shit. Arai nene arai, ake tonga piar, ake yarra, angedwe erokaya didak. Eko angulu peikwana, engwaliki de dalang areni kudiane peane.
Like these young people, they had no hope. But when I gave them a course of just 6 months, they become very productive people. You can see what they are doing on the products they are producing. Some of these products, Uganda was importing them from China, from Dubai, from Italy. Now, the shoes, the furniture, the hospital beds, some of them were being imported.
Tokana amuk una itia wane ngekitada ngulo epotio tonga beru kanyi kicholongo ngabela ngarekia dadang arai ngeborongula ayuni yalo kinganyi muchuru.
Now they are all being made here in Napak after just 6 months,
Na iboro lula adalu pani wa omene tengu mujuri aya yanga kipi. Toko na itata wane aloki dingi Napak.
you can see therefore the damage these school charges are doing by blocking so many young people.
Ingwale kina ingi chan mulu dikino aki wagini teta akitacha akiziom auni lodwe akingalange dwe.
Therefore, my words for today are the contributions of the NRM, 4 of them.
So na kolongitena ngona eke wonitu no hoi etogogongit arai makronga umon ona ipeludine muliarika kenarem.
Ekivil, number 1.
Ekivil ngedingareni.
Aktopor Akwap, number 2.
Agitopol Akwap ngedigwapa gini Ekivil.
Abaru, number 3.
Abaru ngedingana uni.
Etich, number 4.
Ane ni eri amuno retich ngedingana umon.
And free education, number 5.
Akidiom peta cho ngedingana ngakan.
So I appeal to you to support NRM.
Ekalipiti ya dadang atamari. Kokebida bitakino ni ke NRM.
So that we consolidate what we have done.
Potere ezichata ona dauni agitiya.
And do more.
Ake atake ni nabongari no oi.
Now, before I finish, I want to thank Mama.
Eroko nyagoloki na yongo ajamda kitalakari akemat.
When she volunteered to come to Karamoja, she's the one who volunteered.
Anarai abuto chamane rediata mari rimundi ngi Karamojong. Ko wala ngi dalo pepa nyari tamari orukweli. Atalakari tingi no oi ekemena yes.
Another minister whom I had appointed had declined.
Abala akemata adaru kenge ayele ke minister ngola diringe dikale mata mari. Orukutu ka ngi Karamojong. Nai abungolo kikutukutu ododana yakmata tamari abunyara nyebi.
He had said that appointing that person to Karamoja was a demotion.
Amare ebe ani ko cholo tamarai aye minister ngolo kangari ni nyebuna kemata.
But Mama volunteered to come and
abu
be.
minister ngolo tajemua abuna rara one minister Karamoja tama. Be rai beringini era meni nai abu ake beru tama ke akara ngi Karamoja apagina.
And she made a big contribution, especially in 2 areas.
Anai apagina yakare ake matala alo agukiti yang akron na umakena alo to ama niroti nyari.
Especially in the area of water.
Alo to ama apuno kini wani matatai.
Including the dams. And in food security. When she was here, Karamoja was beginning to sell food to Mbari. Now, when she was here, some of the dams finished were at a check after dam 2.1 billion liters. Nakumama Valley Tank. Now we are planning Lopei. 135 billion liters. The dams are good. But where we are going, we are going to see how to have individualized water. Like Lokong, the one you saw there. Those pigs of his can't go to the well. He needs water near the house. Or as you saw Yamkama irrigating his garden. We are going to have already told the government how to work out that massive plan of individualized water supply for especially for production. So I thank you, the people of Napak. I call upon you to support the NRM. The rest will be done. I saw some pledges here. PPS, they are talking of pledges of Matani Hospital. These are all pledges. Get in touch with the chairperson who was speaking so that you get the facts and we solve those problems. I've also been hearing about the cows which were raided from protected kraals. PPS, that must be handled by the Attorney General. Those old cases must all be resolved. Arakaranoi. NRM oye. Napak oye. Karamoja oye. Uganda oye. East Africa oye. Let's have the flag, people.
NRM oye. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for being the father of the fatherless and for integrating Karamoja in the life of Uganda. We can now have the flag bearers. Can we have the flag bearers coming forward? These are Honorable Faith Nakut, woman member of parliament. Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, MB Bokora South. And Honorable Ochap Peter Ken. And Mr. Kodet Paul, LC5 chairman. They are all incumbents and they are all flag bearers. The people are thanking you for the good job that you have done for NRM and for the people of Napak. Can we have Honorable Faith Nakut wear the flag?
Come.
Nakut oye!
Kelakarano oi! muda angkumai arangole machar atamar eni tori tori kane ibu pete ba ikelakara Oloche honorable Oya John Bosco Olare MP Ola Bokora County Eke Yokoni Oye Oya John Bosco Oye Bokora County Oye Eke Lagara Boko Yo Neni Torto Enen Akamai Mwagnet Neni Torto Enen Oloche Horikamar Honorable Osha Peter Ken MP Bokora East Horikamar Oye Peter Ken Oye Bokora East Oye Enen Eni Torto Enen Bas Bunai Babagawi Napak Kodet Paul Oye Napak Oye Napak Oye Kijao na papa bendera ina re machar ga mai muakidet ele na Bokora neni torto ka projinen to cheite kalakara no hoy. Your Excellency, we request that you probably finalize with the photo session. A picture. Meanwhile, Your Excellency, your artists are requested that you could take a photo with them. The artists are headed by artist Kenzo. Kenzo, please be ready there. We thank you, Kenzo, the artist, for the job you are doing in mobilization and generating morale in all the rallies of Karamoja. Thank you. Your Excellency, we want to take this opportunity to thank you for winding up your campaign train in Karamoja. I must say it has been very smooth. The people are enthusiastic. They have already assured you. Now what is left is for us, the NRM structures, to go deep in the community to mobilize votes, starting with the NRM conferences at parish level using the NRM structures. Your Excellency, the strategy has worked. Use of NRM structures in mobilization. It will yield results. Thank you very much, Kenzo and your team. Very quickly, and then we can sing the national anthems.
Enareboye! Thank you, Your Excellency, for teaching the people of Uganda and for showing the young people who dropped out of school that dropping out of school is not the end of the day. They can be given skills, and through the skills they can employ others, or they can get employed themselves. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. You are the one who is good to be here. That's the big answer. You are the one. You are good to be here. No. Your Excellency, you have the leaders of Karamoja. As you wind up Karamoja, the regional chairman requested for a photo opportunity with the leaders of Karamoja, for thanking you for the good job you have done, for reconstructing and joining Karamoja back to Uganda, and giving the children of Uganda hope. Your Excellency, we thank that team, including the retired generals and other leaders. Dr. Lim, we recognize your presence and the work you have done for the people of Karamoja and Uganda. We thank you very much. We thank you very much for the photo opportunity. gentleman. Excuse me? Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And now, can we have the anthems in reverse order? We thank you very much for coming.
Kila talakarta ya dadang aponare akiriamuni ka papa president ana ito kone nyowni ketana kete ke kare ke malata no ka lakara itorun robo kidingi yok papa president maegna ni lo di malata no woy tolotoni ni ajokwan Sanga kena i papa erot, sanga kena i papa president. Heki adinga atinga timur. Alodinai, kemalata kaliko. Ini pagini, kemalata kaliko, kemalata kakimat. Napak. Dojai napak. Kemalata papa president. Baka kalau marikinga. Kama mada, malata ikatino oi, bulu keminade wana na papa nana, ejenja kematane, eringa kemalae takaruandayo, eroko kemalae takaruandayo, ebuitinai agitoru nikiniyo, eringa papa kakimat, kemalae te ikariko kayo, bulu ebagito, along areniyo kaneke, malae tekachi. Papa President, Vitor na papa president, Vitor Kidingia, Amalata no way. Yiku, Angetaki for them, Yiku, Bagua, Yipichai, Ula papa president. Napak awanya, Napak awanya, Napak awanya. You got Kagadan, Kagadan, Bapa mala uya na matoka ke kiki ani ngabe ndere. Yuga kuya kini ngati mona. Mbala ta. Ebuita ke mala heavy. Ebuita ke mala heavy. Yuga kuya kini ngabe ndere. Eto ani kwa kana. Ai tamta kwa kini heavy. Ebuita ne. Ai tamta kwa kini heavy. Na dak. Nene. Iwak. Bendera. Bendera Gidiama. Bendera. Malata. Dongolo. Malata bendera Gidiama. Bendera Iwak. Bendera. Iwak Gidi. Malata. Malata. Iwak Kitambara. Bendera Gidiama. Bendera Gidiama. Bendera Mule. Internaga bendera. Agini tuaran. Internaga bendera. Agina nyam. Internaga Patron. Hakimat. Internaga bendera.